Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to set a webhook inside VNTANA. So VNTANA is a platform specializing in 3D asset management and augmented reality solutions for e-commerce businesses. It enables brands to create, manage and distribute 3D and AR assets across online platforms for their logos, products and marketing channels, allowing customers to interact with their products in a more engaging way. So it has some amazing features which helps you to showcase your products in the 3D format, and the customer will be able to take a look of each of the product in 360 degrees. Okay. So VNTANA is really helpful for enhancing the shopping experiences of your customers, making it possible for customers to visualize the products from every angle and see that how items might look in real life. So if you're using VNTANA as your project management, e-commerce management and your business management application, this video is definitely for you, because today I'm going to show you how you can simply set up a connection between VNTANA and Pabbly Connect to automate all these repetitive tasks and to connect VNTANA with any other work application automatically. So here we are going to build this connection with the help of Webhook. Webhook acts as a bridge for setting up connections between applications and for transferring the data from one application towards another on the happening of a specific event. So according to your choice, according to the specific event which you want, you can share the response of that specific event from VNTANA towards any other application according to your choice, that too automatically. Now we are going to build this connection by inserting the Webhook inside VNTANA. So let's get started. Before moving forward, you can see on my screen there are two windows, trigger and actions. Trigger and action are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is the response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose you want that as soon as a new project will be created in your VNTANA account for your business, then automatically the team member should be notified about that project. So here you want to send that project details towards your Google Chat space where you have the community, let's say, okay. So for that, let's suppose we are going to take VNTANA in trigger and Google Chat in action. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, we will clearly see that action is going to follow for the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when the project is added in VNTANA, then only the response will be shared towards your team members on Google Chat space as a message, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start connecting VNTANA with Pabbly Connect. To start with the process, you can see I'm already logged into my VNTANA account. Now I will select my trigger application as VNTANA. After selecting the trigger application, then we have to select the trigger event. So on the happening of which event you want to capture the response. You can see we have a list of events over here. When a product will be added in your account, then you want the response. When the product is pending, when the product is completed, when the product is failed, then you want to capture the response. Or here we have the events related to the project. Along with it, we have the project related events as well. When a project is added to your account, to your list, then you want to capture the response. When the project is published, or whichever option you want, you can select that. And as soon as that particular event will be performed in your VNTANA account, the response is going to be captured. So let's suppose my objective is that whenever a project will be added in my VNTANA account, so I want to capture the response. So here I have selected my trigger event as project added. As we have done that, you can see we have received a webhook URL, and also we have received some instructions. So these are the instructions which we need to follow step by step carefully to insert this webhook URL inside our VNTANA account, so that it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of new project which is added in VNTANA towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I will tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. So you need to first of all log into your VNTANA account. After coming over here, you can see the option of settings from the left side. After coming on settings, here we have some other options as well. Among these given options, we have to select webhook because we want to insert the webhook over here. So these are the existing webhook which were already created for different purposes. I'm going to show you. You have to add a new webhook over here. So let's click on this add webhook button. We have to enter the details in these fields. So let's start with a name. You can give a name to your webhook according to the requirements, according to the reason for which you are setting up the connection. So let's say I'm going to give a name as new projects. All right, then in the URL field you have to paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect. Then you can give a description as well, or it is optional, so if you want you can just ignore it. I'm going to give the random description as done. Then here you have to select the workspaces that when in which of the workspace the project will be added, you want to capture the response. So I'm going to select this Papsum workspace. Then you have to select the specific event on the happening of which you want to share the response towards this URL. So I want that whenever the project will be added, then the response should be shared. So here the event will be related to the project. We have 5 events under project section. So I want that when the project will be added, then I want to capture the response. So it is saying that project added. It occurs when a new project is added. So when the project will be added, our workflow is going to trigger. So I've selected my specific event over here. Let's click on save, and then finally we'll click on save. As we have done that, you can see our webhook is successfully added over here and it is already enabled. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. It is showing waiting for webhook response. We are waiting for the response over here, and how we are going to capture the response? When we will do a test submission. How you have to do the test submission? By simply performing the same event which you have selected in trigger event option. Okay, I have selected project added over here. So when a new project will be added in my VNTANA account, I'm going to capture the response over here. So to do that test submission, I'm going to take you back towards VNTANA. So this is the workspace. I want that when in this workspace, when the project will be added, I want to capture the response. So now I'm going to go towards the project list. Okay, these are the projects which are already created. So I'm going to add a new project in front of you. Let's say this project is related to social media marketing. You can give any tags to the projects as well. You can give the description as well. So let's say here for my project named as social media marketing, this is the description. 3D product asset integration for enhanced customer engagement. This is the description which I want to provide to my team. And you can give any location as well. I'm just going to click on save. And as we have done that, you can see that the project with the name as social media marketing is created over here. Now I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds for the response, and you can see that yes, the response is already captured. So first of all, we have the project UID over here. We have the status of the project, that is currently draft. It is not published currently because we have just created it. Then we have the name of the project, and it is exactly the same name which we have given while creating this project, social media marketing. Okay, then we have the description as well. Then we have the organization ID, event which is being performed, that is project added, and we have the client ID. This means our connection is absolutely successful between VNTANA and Pabbly Connect. So now every time a new project will be added and specific list in my VNTANA account, the response is going to be captured with all the exact same details. Further, if I want, I can automatically transfer the same response which I have received to any other application which I'm using for my business automatically without any coding or programming skills by adding these applications as action steps. Okay, so here I have just taken the example of project added currently, but you can use any other trigger event according to your choice from the list. And in the similar manner which I have told you, by following the same steps, you have to build this connection. I hope this connection is clear to you and it is helpful for you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.